Today on GeekaWhat, my review of this, the ASUS Republic of Gaming STRIX Wireless 7.1 gaming headset.
I said it before and I'll say it again. Life moves pretty fast.
It's not about personality matrixels and charts. It's all about the bumps in your heart.
For me, this review starts with the packaging. Not enough companies appreciate the importance of packaging. It's where the customer experience starts and it sets the tone for any product. So great job on this, ASUS. But now let's get into what you really care about, which is the headset. And kick it off as always with a physical overview. So this is a really nice design. We've got a black finish all over with orange accents, following on from that Strix branding, which this headset kind of takes, if you will. Strix being their line from Republic of Gamers, used on keyboards, mice, and a lot of their graphics cards. Now this orange and black colour scheme is used throughout. We've got orange inside of the ear cups. These ear cups are kind of a leather feel, really soft and comfortable on the ears. And we've also got this orange stitching, which is a really nice kind of look on this top headband. Now this top headband is actually used for size. I love this system. I've had it since I own my Scarlett HP60s and I've really wanted headphone manufacturers to use it more, rather than having notches and having to kind of count how many you're doing on each side to make sure it's even. You've actually got something that does it automatically for you, as you can see. It's really great system. More people should adopt it, and if your head grows, it just grows with you, which is really nice. If you have, I just don't like the other system whatsoever, and it's just super comfortable as well, which is really important because these are actually quite heavy. Now we've got plastic construction everywhere, which makes these things a little bit more lightweight, but they aren't light by any means. When they're on your head, I personally find them absolutely fine. I've worn these for 5-6 hours in a go, whether that be gaming or video editing and rendering, and had no problem with these. It's all down to personal preference though, and these are quite heavy on the head, so it's just something to keep in mind. In terms of what you get in the box, you get an adapter to split from the microphone and the headset. So if you did want to use with a computer, you can split the headphones and the microphone, sorry. You've also got a cable, so if you did want to use these wired instead of wirelessly, you can do that, as well as a micro USB cable for charging these up. You've also got warranty information, like a quick start guide as well, which is really nice. Now these are wireless. Now these use a 2.4 GHz protocol as opposed to Bluetooth, which for me is a huge plus. Now 2.4 GHz is actually used in Wi-Fi, and that's how you get Wi-Fi signal throughout your house. Now don't get me wrong, the 2.4 GHz from this isn't going to be quite as strong as a Wi-Fi router, but it's much better than Bluetooth. For me, the pairing process of this was a tad confusing to begin with, but all you have to do is hold the button on the side of the dongle, hold the button on the side of the headset, and bam, they pair. Then when you turn your computer on, the dongle will fire up, you press the power button on your headset, and they're automatically connected. Much better than the cumbersome Bluetooth standard. So now we've taken a look around the headset, let's take a little bit more of a deeper kind of dulge, if you will. We've got an ASUS logo imprinted in a glossy plastic just above the ear cups on the inside of the headphones, followed by all our safety certifications, and we have that same ASUS logo on the other side. It's really nice. It's a subtle way of branding these headphones, and we also have the Republic of Gamers branding, as I said, below the orange glow-in-the-dark wheel. But what you really care about is sound quality and features. These feature virtual 7.1 surround sound. Now virtual 7.1 surround sound uses 2 drivers instead of 7 and a subwoofer, and that's basically because in headphones it's pretty hard to fit in 7 or 5 speakers depending on what the protocol is you are using, and fitting 7 in just is stupid, because what surround sound means is you have speakers all around you. So doing this virtually is much better, because you couldn't really have headphones that went all around you. Now the surround sound on these is really great. If you're playing first person shooters, you can hear exactly where the footsteps are and pinpoint them. Now ASUS actually includes some software to allow you to change how many speakers you want at the front and the back, the levels of each speaker, the level of the subwoofer, which is really great. The inbuilt EQ and sound signature of these is really solid as well. It's great for music and gaming. It provides a good balance. Now the bass could be seen as slightly overemphasized to some people, but this is a gaming headset and that's come to be expected. But no worries, if you launch much that same software. On that same screen, as you can see now, you've got an EQ, so you can individually change each of the different frequencies. So you can have more low end, less low end, more mids, more treble, or more of the whole lot if you just wanted to ruin your headphones completely. Now we've also got some other good stuff in there, so you can calibrate these to the same audio sound signature as other ASUS products as well, which is a really nice feature. We've also got some different modes for music, gaming, watching films and that kind of thing, which is another nice addition by ASUS. The software overall is a huge selling point of these for me, and these sound really good whether you want to optimize within the software or not. Now basically all modern games are actually optimized for surround sound, which is good. You've got a surround sound option in your menu, and the drivers will just let the game know that this is indeed a surround sound headset. The Strix branding on these is nice and subtle and looks good throughout. We've got Strix just above this kind of glow in the dark wheel on the ear cup, which is also a really nice feature. You want people to know it's ASUS because it is a premium product. But what do I like, what do I don't like, what's missing, what's good? Now, to some people the addition of RGB lighting may be missing. I can imagine the frustration if you had a black and green setup or a black and like yellow setup, for example, and you wanted these headphones, or headset I should call them, because they're a really nice pair. The lack of RGB may kind of ruin your colour scheme a little bit, and to some people that might not seem like an issue. Some people are like, James, you're cocky, mate. But to some people, having an RGB capabilities in a pair of headphones or a headset is really important, so you could say that that's missing. Some people think it's tacky, however, and you could take the approach that ASUS perhaps didn't think that that was the right way to go. Overall, what do I think of this headset? I think it sounds really good, whether it be for music, editing, or primarily gaming, which is the main purpose of these. It's all in the name, really. I love this band for putting it on your head. I think it's a great addition. There's so many times when you have the clips, and I've said this before in this review, you count how many on each side and that kind of thing. The addition of these being able to fold as well is really great. You can see the eyes, which is the Strix branding just here. The addition of these being able to fold in and out is really great. You could say that folding them is good for travelling, and that's what ASUS advertise. However, whilst these would be really comfortable on long plane journeys, whether I'd want to put them on my hand luggage and sacrifice quite a lot of important space, which is quite limited when you're on a plane, for example, is probably a decision for another day, because these are quite big. The weight of these for some people may be a little bit of a turn off, but for me I didn't have a problem and they sat quite comfortably. If you did enjoy this video, you know what to do. Make sure to drop a like, rating and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next GeekaWhat video.